This video is sponsored by Squarespace. Squarespace is an all-in-one website platform that makes it easy for anyone to create a beautiful website. Hey everybody, hey! Energy drink of the day, we have another pink Red Bull. I don't know why, I feel very awkward today. The energy is very awkward. I don't know what's going on. Probably because I had a panic attack yesterday and have not felt the same since. Vibes, just vibes over here. Welcome to part 3 of potentially what has now become my favorite series on my channel. Basically, I created like a bunch of mock-ups for records that I wish existed. Simple as that. Go check out part 1 and part 2. We got some bangers in there, okay? Also, want to give a shout out to everyone I've seen do this video on YouTube and like said they take inspiration from these videos. Like, that's actually crazy. And I've watched every single one of them. We have 18 pressings to get through today, so let's get into it. First one is gonna be the Challenger soundtrack on a tennis ball picture disc. As soon as I saw this damn movie, first of all, I fell in love. Like, oh my god, such a good movie. I think about it constantly. Incredible movie with an incredible soundtrack. Like, I could spend this entire video talking about how much I love Challengers. Like, it really is that girl. After I watched this 5-star film, I immediately went, this needs to be pressed on a tennis ball picture disc. This is the only pressing that matters for this movie. We didn't get this tennis ball picture disc, and I know for a fact I wasn't the only person who said this. I know many people were saying the same thing. Let's get the ball rolling. And let's do it. There's still time. There's still time, let's do it. It is such a missed opportunity for them to not do. Tennis ball picture disc? You're joking. This easily could have been done for Record Store Day, like Black Friday or something. Instead, for Record Store Day, Black Friday, we got a remix album and the variant was colored tennis ball. It was just a neon yellow. I'm like, girl, that is not what we were asking for. It's actually unbelievable. Y'all fumbled that so bad. Next up, we have Emails I Can't Send Forward by Sabrina Carpenter. This is the deluxe to her album Emails I Can't Send. How is this not pressed on vinyl? How has this not happened? Girl, where is it at? Where is it? I'm begging. I'm on my knees, I'm begging. Not pressing this actually does feel rude. It feels like I'm being attacked. For the pressing, I kept it simple. Went with just a red, not only to match the little heart sticker on her computer, but it also looks like the Emails I Can't Send anniversary edition, just the standard album anniversary. Don't know why the deluxe didn't get pressed for the album anniversary, but that's a question for another day. What do you mean I don't have Opposite on vinyl? I love that song so much, and I'm so glad that she sang a little bit of it live. Life felt complete in that moment. She looks nothing like me. Wow, yeah, it hits a little too hard. Okay, this next one's just fun. Like, I don't think they would ever actually do this. I don't know why, but I get the feeling that this song never got its flowers. Like the rest of Sabrina's old discography, it just kind of gets like swept under the rug. But this is the song that really got me into Sabrina's music. It really showed me this is a diva right here. This is a pop icon in the making. I don't think they would ever press it, but I thought I would include it on here because I want more people talking about this song. Okay, and we've got Why by Sabrina Carpenter on this little baby pink 7-inch. Oh god, this song is so good. Like, 170 million streams on Spotify. Where's the 7-inch? I don't think she would do this. I really don't, because I never hear anyone talking about this song, let alone Sabrina. Like, I don't know, it's not gonna happen, but it's really fun. This next one, however, I'm pissed off. Like, why is this not a thing? Everyone in the vinyl community has been begging on their knees for this pressing. Disney has been really good about pressing some of their iconic TV show and movie soundtracks on vinyl for the first time in the past few years, and it's been iconic. It's been everything. Now, why has Nickelodeon not followed suit? That's my question. Why have they not jumped on this and done the same thing? They could be making bank, let me tell you. So first of the few I have in here, this is not a new concept by any means. Everyone is begging for this. In some variation, we need the Victorious soundtrack. Not a want, but a need. This is some of the most iconic TV show music maybe ever. Is that crazy to say? I just started with the season 1 soundtrack. The music is so good. This is the most major 3-track run I've ever seen in my life. Freak the Freak Out to Best Friend's Brother to Begging on Your Knees. Best Friend's Brother and Freak the Freak Out got me feeling some type of way when did this come out? I was like 9. Best Friend's Brother is the one for me. The pressing, I don't care. I don't care what pressing it is. It could be standard black, although I think it would be kind of a cop-out for them to just do standard black. But again, I don't really care. I just want this music on vinyl because it's so iconic. So I just have this like magenta purple with some gold splatter in there. Someone needs to do this, please. I need it. And I know all of you need it too. I can't believe it took me 3 videos for me to talk about it because, hello. All right, next up, I guess theme of this video is they would never do this, but this next one we have TRXYE by Troye Sivan, this icon right here. Troye Sivan likes to act like this doesn't exist, but I could never forget. This shaped me in ways that no other music shaped my prepubescent brain. There were a lot of artists where like their older music is like, okay, you can tell like there was a learning curve here. Not with Miss Troye Sivan. No. She came out the gate swinging. Oh my god. Gasoline. I put it on this cute little coral pressing to match that kind of paint smear we've got. That logo. Oh my god. What a time to be alive. Oh my god, we should have gotten this for like the 10-year anniversary of this last year. Whatever. I really haven't tapped into Troye Sivan's new music, but I do know a thing or two about his old stuff. I was there. Back in the time where Troye Sivan was known as a YouTuber and not a singer. What a crazy time. Let's move on. I can't. This and challengers I could spend the entire video talking about. Don't get me started on talking about old YouTube. Next up we have Miss You by Louis Tomlinson on this cute little red 7-inch. This song. Guys, this song. Again, I don't think he would ever do this because I don't think Louis doesn't have any 7-inch records out currently. I think that this song deserves its own 7-inch because it was never put on an album. And that breaks my heart. Dunna. Is it my imagination? Dunna. There was a time where I could not listen to anything but this song. And it was recent. It was in the past like 2 years. It is really good. It honestly deserved to go on walls. I don't know why he decided not to put it on walls. I think it was just in limbo. You know, this song came out in 2017. Walls came out in 2020. Miss You stands tap in because hello. And I just had to put it on a red pressing because duh. Louis doesn't, I don't think, have any pressings besides black and red. He has a brand, he's sticking to it, and I respect that. Alrighty. Oh man, okay. This gives me similar energy to Julie and the Phantoms. Yes, I'm bringing it back to Julie and the Phantoms because I can't go like 6 months without talking about that show. But this show that I'm about to talk about gives me the same energy, except this one wasn't canceled. And that would be School Spirits. Here I have the School Spirits Season 1 soundtrack on this dark brown marble pressing. Like Julie and the Phantoms, School Spirits is about ghosts, and in both shows, there's like one person who can see the ghosts and no one else can, and like can communicate with them. And I don't know what it is about that concept, but I guess it really gets me because I love both of these shows so much. And unlike Julie and the Phantoms, School Spirits is definitely targeted to a more mature audience, and I think I really needed that. It kind of does feel like closure to Julie and the Phantoms, just a little bit. And this show is really well done. Like, there is nothing corny about this show. I think it is really just well done all around. And the musical moments in this show are a major reason why I love it so much. They use a lot of licensed music from like popular artists. The music they pick feels very intentional. It's not like, oh, let's pick this song because it's currently trending. They include so much good music, and even the main theme song, because the main theme song is also really good. I really want this soundtrack on vinyl because it's good music. All right, next up, speaking of good music that I just cannot get over, next up we have a 7-inch for Clarity by Zedd featuring Foxes. Maybe one of the best songs of all time, and I will stand on that. It is maybe on my bucket list to see this song live. The fact that he still plays it at his sets, I don't know, he just understands. This album is pressed on vinyl already, but Clarity is the only one I care about. I had many ideas for the pressing. It could go many different ways. Right here I just have like this green marble. I also think it'd be cool if we did like a blue and green split, kind of similar to this cover right here, or a blue marble, like something blue or green would be perfect. Let me know if I got any Clarity stands. I feel like the more of these videos I do, the more niche they get. Me saying Clarity by Zedd is niche. Hello? I'm not okay. Okay, speaking of niche, this next one actually is niche just because I don't know how many viewers I have who enjoy swancore as a genre. Let me know if you do, because I'm interested to know, honestly. Next up we have Wolves in Business Suits by Properties of Nature. I just have it on this yellow pressing, but this is one of those albums that hasn't ever been pressed, so I honestly would be fine with any pressing. A standard black would be fine. I need to have it on vinyl. This is one of my favorite swancore albums. Swancore, if you don't know, is a genre. It's kind of like math rock, I guess. I don't know. And I'm addicted to this album and have been since it came out. And it's not popular, so I don't think it's out of the question to be pressed on the vinyl. Like, I need it. I'm listening to this constantly, and it would just be more convenient for me if I had it on vinyl. You know? Before we continue though, let me take a second to talk about today's sponsor. Thank you to Squarespace for sponsoring today's video. Squarespace makes it simple for anyone, and I mean anyone, to create a beautiful and personalized website with design intelligence. This feature allows users to seamlessly create a website tailored to their needs. All you have to do is select what your website is about, and then you can just let the magic happen. If you're looking for a place to sell custom merch, Squarespace is a great place to do that. You can design your products while the production, inventory, and shipping are all handled for you, making it easier to run your business and earn a passive income. And with Squarespace payments, you can easily manage all of those payments in one place. And you can give your customers more ways to pay with popular payment methods. Check out squarespace.com for a free trial, and when you're ready to launch, go to squarespace.com/simplylily to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. Thank you again to Squarespace for sponsoring today's video. Let's get back into it. Not people coming to Lo Armand. Not people coming to mow our lawn as I'm talking. Lo Armand. Yep. Like I was talking about earlier about the Nickelodeon things not being pressed on vinyl, these next two are in line with that. So next up, we have Sparks Fly by Miranda Cosgrove. Yes! This I have on just like a pink marbled, something pink or green. Would also be fun like a pink green splatter, but I think that might be a little too much. I think we need to keep it more simple. And the way that this has never been pressed on vinyl or really discussed as an album like that often is really insane to me. Like, I'm shocked. I'm shocked because you know what this is? This is pop excellence. Miranda Cosgrove's music career is really interesting because she really just literally threw a bunch of good music out into the world and then stopped. I kind of respect that. Like, she kind of did her big one and then was like, I don't need to continue doing this. Like, I already achieved perfection. So like, why would I keep going? And like I said, I respect that. This album is great. Kissing You, Bam, Disgusting, Shakespeare. Like, I could go on forever about how good this album is. Like, low-key album of the summer. This has Urban Outfitters written all over it, yet they haven't done it. Along the same lines, next up we have Dancing Crazy by Miranda Cosgrove on this red 7-inch. How could I talk about Miranda Cosgrove and not mention this song? Dancing Crazy is a classic in her discography, and yeah, this is pretty self-explanatory. It's an incredible pop song, especially for someone who doesn't even end up doing anything music related in the future. Like, it's crazy. Moving on, this one's a little bit topical. Next up we have the Until Dawn video game soundtrack. This video game is one of my hyperfixations. It is so interesting. I still go back and like annually will rewatch Markiplier's playthrough. It's a great video game. It is so beautiful. I know they just did the remaster and it just is so beautiful to look at. It is quite literally movie-like, which makes it even worse that they're putting out this movie that is nothing like the video game except for the core concept. Let me get into the pressing itself because I think there are a lot of cool things that could be done. The one I have here is this like dark teal pressing with this etched butterfly in the side of it. This is actually the Olivia Rodrigo butterfly etched pressing, so I think it would be really cool to have some kind of butterfly motif. I also thought it might be interesting if it was like a blind box pressing to kind of go along with that like choose your own adventure style. There's a lot of cool things that could be done with this, and I think with the movie coming out, it would kind of be perfect timing to have the game soundtrack come out. So along with like the video game itself just looking beautiful, the music is also really beautiful. That main theme song, Oh Death, yeah, oh, I know her by name. It's a great song. It's a great song, and I just think having the soundtrack on vinyl would be awesome, and I think that it would be really appreciated by the Until Dawn fan base. Next up we have Yours Truly, the 10th Anniversary Edition by Ariana Grande. Now I know what you're thinking. This was already pressed on vinyl, and what I have to say to that is no, it wasn't. It wasn't. Truthfully, it wasn't, okay? She did technically press Yours Truly for the 10-year anniversary. However, I wish it had this alternate cover because I love this alternate cover from the Way music video. And to go with this alternate cover, we have this baby blue and purple splatter pressing. But the reason I want this repressed is because I want the Live from London tracks. That is kind of what made it this 10th anniversary edition. It really sucks that we didn't get them on vinyl. I really thought that the live versions would be included on the vinyl, so it kind of sucks. And I don't think they would go back and do this now, unfortunately, because we're so far past the anniversary. But those live tracks, like, they're so beautiful. I want her to do more live pressings. Okay, let's go into this next one, which I do think is very plausible. And again, I'm shocked that it hasn't happened. Like, huh? Next up, we have the Jennifer's Body soundtrack. Yeah, y'all are really getting a glimpse into my psyche and what my interests are in this video. Like, I think everything I'm talking about in today's video really just sums me up as a person. Jennifer's Body, it's an incredible movie. It's kind of its time where, you know, watching it now, it's like, okay, this is like kind of bad, but it is iconic. I am not a fan of horror movies at all. I don't like gore. I don't I'm not a fan. But something about this movie, now to be fair, it's not that gory, like at all. It's not intense. It's more gay than horror, you know? But that's why I love it. It's got some horror aspects, but overall, it's just camp. This is a camp movie. The ones who know it and love it, they're real. And the soundtrack, I mean, it's great. You got Panic at the Disco in their prime, making a song for this movie, new perspective. And of course, the pressing for this has to be some kind of red pressing, right? Like, it has to, because blood. So this is just a clear with red swirl pressing, which I thought was really sick. So let's make it happen, people. Let's make it happen. Next up, we have one of my fave hyperpop artists. We have Hypochondriac by Breakins. I posted a TikTok to one of the songs from this album a while ago, and I was overjoyed by all the comments I received of people agreeing with me about how good Breakins is. I love him. You gotta love him. It's not hard to listen to, like some hyperpop music is. Caffeine and 5G, they really get me going. They really get me going. This album, front to back, is incredible, and it's crazy that he dropped this and we haven't seen him since. He's been doing some features, and yeah, I appreciate it. I appreciate hearing from him, but I need more. I need more music from him. This pressing, I think, goes great with this album because it kind of looks as distorted as the album cover. Color Vinyl Records says this is a yellow and green splatter. I don't know what it is, but I love it, and it matches. It goes great. This is another one where it's Standard Black is fine. Standard Black is fine. Moving on. We've only got 3 left. Next up, very fitting for today because they just released a snippet of their new music. We have Infinite Joy by Bad Sons. One of my favorite bands. I've been thinking a lot about who my top 3 favorite artists are. It would have to be Ariana, One Direction, and Bad Sons. Like, Bad Sons needs to be there, and I'm so excited. They're releasing a new album this year, but I think before they release that album, they need to press this on vinyl. Guys, why is your latest EP not pressed on vinyl? I thought it was really great. It doesn't compare to their other stuff, I will not lie, but I do think that it was really fun. And I love this cover too. Their recent visuals and things have been spot on. Like, I'm very excited for this new era that they're entering because it just looks so kind of futuristic and sick. This pressing is just a blue and black splatter. I'm not sure the shade is identical, but I do want it this darker blue, and I really want this to happen. Or, if any of the members are for some reason watching, or if Epitaph, their record label, is watching, guys, just make a 1-of-1 copy and send it to me. That's all you gotta do. Let's work that out. This next one is actually, it kind of sucks, and I kind of hate it. The idea is there, the visualization of it, it's not doing it justice, okay? This one's rough. Okay. So next up, we have As It Was by Harry Styles on a 7-inch. I had to include my boy in here somewhere, hello. Harry has done 7-inch records before. He's done 7-inch records for this era. Why was As It Was not pressed on a 7-inch? Hello? As It Was a pivotal moment in his career. It broke so many records and yet paid dust in regards to being pressed on vinyl. Any kind of 7-inch would be sick for this song. I don't know, I feel like it just deserves its own 7-inch. But I also thought it might be cool if we got this red and blue split 7-inch, kind of going off the vibes from the music video. But it really is baffling to me that we got a Late Night Talking 7-inch and not an As It Was 7-inch. The other idea that I had that was kind of okay, it doesn't look great, but the idea is there. Guys, don't laugh at me, okay? I'm trying my best. Y'all know I love my picture discs. I do, and I've only included, I think, 1 picture disc in this entire video. I know, crazy. When I was thinking of a vinyl to come up with for this video, As It Was on there, and I was like, okay, a normal 7-inch is cool, but what if we did a picture disc 7-inch, and it is the visual from the music video of him spinning around on the thing with the bird's eye view. It looks awful, I know. But we could do it better. We could do better. Okay, this is just the rough draft. It's giving Problem by Ariana Grande. You're asking for this to be on a picture disc. And I'm not a fan of this cover really, but he chose the single cover for Late Night Talking as the 7-inch cover. So I was like, okay, I guess I'll just do that for this. Also, it could be better. It could be done better. We've made it to the end. This one's just fun. Okay, this again would never happen, but I think it's fun. This is the One Way or Another Teenage Kicks cover by One Direction on a red 7-inch. Simply one of the most iconic covers of all time. So iconic that it convinced a lot of people, not me, that this was their original song. Same with Teenage Dirtbag. Are y'all okay? That's crazy. This cover is so much fun. I think this was for Red Nose Day for charity, released as a single. And I'm thinking on the A side we get the single, of course, and then on the B side we get the live version. And I don't know, I want as many One Direction records as possible. But We don't need this until we get Midnight Memories, okay? I'm still waiting. There's no better time than the present to release the Midnight Memories pressing. Like, Urban Outfitters, I know you got it, so just release it. Come on, please. I will do anything to get that pressing. I'm not even kidding. Like, what do I need to do? Who do I need to speak to? Oh. Just women being silenced, I guess. Like, okay. But yeah, those were all the records I had to talk about today. Let me know your thoughts. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, you can give it a thumbs up. You can also subscribe down below for more videos from me. Thank you again to Squarespace for sponsoring today's video. And yeah, I'll see you guys later. Bye.